Listen up, men. We know what it's like to be underdogs, but we're not underdogs anymore. Everybody is giving us their best shot. But you have a choice to make. Fold under pressure or live up to expectation. Let's go out and get this W, because Penn State is no slouch, but we're going for another title. Let's finish the job. Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Jay from TNJ, and welcome to the Big 10 Championship, as we already have two here in this Dynasty, 2 of 3 since we've been in the Big 10. But we get Penn State this year. We usually get Ohio State, but Penn State looks pretty good. They have one of the best offenses in the nation, led by Willie McFadden. 5'11" senior in his final game in Big 10 play, as he has a bunch of offensive weapons. Paul Robinson is a man. Now, he was hurt for a lot of the year, so he definitely shared some of the carries with Allen, but he had 7 touchdowns to his name. And also McFadden, I mean, he had double-digit touchdowns running the ball, and he's not even a true dual threat. He can move, though. But on the offensive side of the ball, they have a ton of weapons, led by receiver Julius Thomas and their top tight end as well. And then on defense, they're stacked there too. This is going to be a tough matchup here in this game. They have one of the best defensive linemen in the game in Reggie O'Brien. Look out for him. And then at safety, they also have some players. And at cornerback, they're stacked as well with Fred Jackson. So here we go. We face another top 10 opponent here in the Big 10 Championship here in Indianapolis, Indiana at Lucas Oil Stadium as Penn State starts out with The Rock. So here is McFadden at quarterback, leading this top 5 offense in the nation on the field. Here he is on the first play, getting sacked. And that is Colson Kavoris and David Wyatt getting in for the sack. Colson Kavoris is a senior playing in one of his last games. So here's McFadden, throw across the middle, and it's almost picked off to Mari Jamison. The defensive line is getting pressure early, and we force the punt on the opening drive. So here is Deshaun Wilson coming off of a really good game. He's going to start out by handing it off to the junior receiver, Marquise Moore, who played quarterback for most of the season. That's a gain of 3 yards. So here's a handoff. Julian Gonzalez up the middle, and he will get the first down of the game for the Whitetails. And we move the chains as we're close to the 50-yard line. So here's Deshaun Wilson. This time play action fake, trying to get rid of it, but he goes down, and it's a sack. That is a loss of about 10 yards on that one. And Deshaun Wilson gets into a 3rd and 20. He blocks Apollo St. Vincent, throws across the middle, and it's a dime of a throw to the senior, Maurice Highlights Jackson, gain of 23 and a first down. So here is a handoff. This time, Apollo St. Vincent weaving his way forward for a gain of 9, and he has been running the ball well. He is over 1,000 yards on the season, as now Wilson throws across the middle, this time finding Moore again. He is in a groove. He seems like he's still hot from last game. That's a gain of 15, and we're looking good on this opening drive. So here is a jet sweep. This time, Jasper Sweet gets around the edge, and he will be in. Touchdown. Look at the blocking downfield by the senior Maurice Jackson. He was blocking his man all the way into the end zone, and it's 7-0 here for the Whitetails. So back out on defense, McFadden throws to the left side. He's got his receiver Riley in the slot that time, and he will get a gain of 10, tackled by another senior, Marquise Dorsey. So 1st and 10, set up at about the 36-yard line. This time, McFadden, the senior, rolls out to the right and has a lot of room, and he takes a hit and does get pushed down for a gain of 13, close to the 50. And we know this is a high-power offense, one of the top in the nation, as they move the chains on that one. So here is a counterplay to left side. Robinson breaks free, and he is going to be gone. That is going to be a touchdown. And let's take another look at this play. Maverick Yarbrough had him in the backfield, but Robinson somehow slips through, and he takes it all the way. It's a touchdown, 7-7. So we knew Robinson was one of the best running backs in the nation, but man, that guy can straight up fly. There's a throw out to left side, and that's for Mel Williams. He runs over a defender. I mean, straight runs him over, and it's a gain of 12. So here's Deshaun Wilson this time from the pocket. He doesn't have anybody to throw it to, so he will take it up the middle, only for a gain of 2 yards. So now 3rd and 7 this time. Wilson throws across the middle. He's got Ramel Williams for a gain of 10 and a first down here for the true sophomore. So this drive continues now past the 50. Here is Maurice Jackson. Look at him using some of his leverage that time on the bigger defender, and he picks up a gain of 8 as now that gives it to Apollo St. Vincent on a 2nd down play, and he picks up another first down. Man, we look good on offense to start this game. So here on a 2nd and 6, throw across the middle. It's Ramel Williams again at 23 yards. I said in the beginning of the season, Ramel Williams will benefit the most. And look at this. I mean, he's open on every single play, it seems. So here's Wilson, a dump-off pass across the middle. And that's Julian Gonzalez in the game. He gets a gain of 10. As now that eventually moves us inside the 10-yard line here, set up for a 3rd and 8. Rolling to the right side. Wilson throws on the run, and he's going to find the senior Maurice Highlights Jackson. 9 yards out. Deshaun Wilson, 8 for 9 to start this game. Just extending the play and getting rid of that ball with perfect accuracy. I mean, that is what you want from a quarterback. It is 14-7 here to open up this game. So we're on to the 2nd quarter. Here's Robinson. He's running tough. He breaks a tackle, and look at him getting upfield. And that's almost a gain of 20. Robinson is tough to take down. Like I said, he's one of the best running backs in the nation. You can see he avoids tackles with ease. So 1st and 10, handoff, wide open hole. Robinson's going to get through that one, and it's another gain of 20. And man, he looks good running the ball. 3 carries for 86 yards already. So here's McFadden, a quick throw across the middle. It's going to be caught by Jonathan Brown. I don't know how this is a 3-loss team. They have weapons everywhere you look. Here's a handoff on a 1st and 10. This is Paul Robinson, but a tackle in the backfield is going to be Adam Williams. And now that brings it to a 2nd and long. McFadden throws in another first down, this time by Jonathan Brown, 18 yards. Like I said, it's tough to cover all these athletes. And now they get it inside the 5-yard line. Here's a handoff. This time, Robinson swallowed up by Tamari Jamison. He brings him down. Adam Williams was also there. And that brings it to a 3rd and goal. McFadden, he's going to try to scramble to the right side. And he does get run down that time. Colson Kavoris was on the spy. Nice open field tackle. And they will settle for 3 on that one. And now it is a 14-10 game as here we wind this clock down inside of 4.5 minutes left here in the first half. Apollo St. Vincent, he's going to start us out. Gain of 5 on that carry. So now we eventually get it to a 3rd and 5. This time running the jet sweep in motion, and there is Apollo. And that's kind of a sleight of hand in this offense. I love all the motion, and we can definitely use that with the accurate quarterback as Deshaun Wilson is back now from injury. So here he is scrambling out to the right side. He gets rid of it on the throw, and it's going to be caught by Maurice Jackson again. 21 yards. He's at 50 yards receiving here in this one. So here inside of 2 minutes just about, here's Apollo St. Vincent getting going in the run game, and that's just a gain of 4. Is now the clock winds down inside of a 1.5 left. Apollo to the left side. He gets hit hard, and that's a gain of 3. We needed just about 3.5. And now here we are. Are we going to go for it? Yes, we are. 4th and 1. Here's a handoff. Apollo, nice blocking up front. And there we go. Gain of 6 as we move the chains and keep this drive alive. And now we get the ball inside the 10-yard line here for a 2nd and 5. Handoff. Apollo gets to the middle of the field and tries to cut up, but he does get tackled for only a gain of 4 as we call a timeout and we dial it up a little bit. And we call a play here on a 3rd and 1. Handoff up the middle. Here's Apollo. He fights in for the touchdown. 3 yards out with 8 seconds left. There we go. Apollo makes it a 21-10 game. So here's Penn State. They're just going to take this one into half, handing it off to Robinson. He gets tackled, but no, he breaks another one, and he will break free. There's no time left on the clock. Can Adam Williams run him down? No, it's a touchdown.
Bruh.
Paul Robinson is amazing. How did he break through those 4 defenders? Take another look. He gets here. 4 defenders right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breaks another one. Coco Bamaya can't bring him down. Tamari Jamison dives for him. And then Adam Williams. That's 8 defenders he just went through to get to the end zone. What a disastrous way to end this first half. We still have the lead, though, by 4. So here we go to start the second half. What a way to end that half for Penn State. Here we are back on an offense, and look at this. They are fired up. Jasper Sweet tackled in the backfield by Lance Norton. And now 3rd and long. Play action fake, throw, and it's going to be tipped, and it will fall incomplete. Penn State looks like that long run by Robinson may have put a jolt into this team. And now they come out onto the field with a chance to take the lead. But here's Robinson, the first handoff, and that's a nice tackle in the backfield. Maverick Yarbrough's there. And now he makes up for that tackle that he missed earlier. And now 2nd and long. McFadden, throw across the middle. Scheider's got it, only picking up a gain of 3. And now 3rd and 10. Can we come up with a stop? Here's a shotgun pass, 3rd and 10. McFadden throws to the right side. He's got Thomas just out of the outstretched hand of Coco Bamaye. And Julius Thomas, maybe their best receiver on the roster, he picks up a gain of 10. So they go right back to Thomas, picking on Marquise Dorsey this time. And it's a gain of 13 and another first down here as McFadden is starting to get rolling on this drive. Bubble screen out to Thomas, who throws a stiff arm and tackled from behind. And he gets a gain of 10 as they eventually do pick up the first down. So they move this ball on the opposite side of the 50. This time a draw play to Paul Robinson, a big hit. Anderson Reed, and he knocks him back, making him second guess himself. And now 2nd and long again. Throw to the left side, and it's caught by Jonathan Brown, keeping a foot in bounds, gain of 13. And now 3rd and 1. Here's a handoff. Robinson tackled in the backfield by Justin Royal, who's going to be an All-American this year. And Penn State will settle for the field goal. That one just barely makes it inside the crossbar. And now it's a 20-21 game as Deshaun Wilson is back onto the field. The first throw to the right side. It's caught by Ramel Williams. That is a big-time catch and a first down. He's at 78 yards receiving. If you combine last game and this game, he's at 150 yards and 2 touchdowns combined. So here's Apollo St. Vincent. Another handoff. Let's give it right back to him. 3rd and 1. Another one. He's going to pick up the first. And we will move the chains. Apollo St. Vincent is looking good. And this one is now we run Marquise Moore in motion. This time we're going to give it to him. He cuts back. And look at that speed. He does have a lot of quickness as well. And I love him on those jet sweeps. And here we give it off to Apollo again. Just running the ball to death. And this Penn State defense does not have an answer for it. Another first down. So 1st and 10 this time. 2 wide receivers out to the right side. We throw to Jasper Sweet, who gets hit hard. He can't hold on. And he does drop that one as it eventually brings us to a 3rd and 10. We bring out 4 wide on this one. Wilson going to move to the right and gets hit on the throw. And it's going to be incomplete as we will settle for 3. And now that's going to make it a 24-20 game as we do kick off the 4th quarter as Penn State down by 4. They have a chance to upset the perfect season. Throw out to the right side, and it's going to be caught by Thomas, but there's a nice tackle in the backfield. David Wyatt with the open field tackle on that one. And that eventually brings it to a 3rd and long. Throw to the right side. It's Thomas again, who has it, but it's only a gain of 7. Stops right before the first down marker. And now we get them to punt the ball away. So one more score could make it a 2-score game. That's what we're aiming for. So here's Apollo St. Vincent starting out the next drive with the handoff, running over a defender. That's a gain of 13 yards on that one. And a first down as his clock winds down inside of 7 minutes left here in this game. Throw to left side. Apollo breaks a tackle. And look at him fighting forward, getting going in the passing game a little bit. That's a gain of 12 and another first down. So 1st and 10 now. Handoff. Apollo again. He's active on this drive. Gain of 5. And we just got to ride the horse until we can't, because this guy is just killing his defense. Here's a throw to the right side, and it's caught by Jasper Sweet. 12 yards. Deshaun Wilson just looks good in his return, and another first down for this offense. So 3.5 minutes left here in this game. Here's Bradbury. Throw, and it's caught. 9 yards. Move the chains again. So here's Deshaun Wilson now to about the 10-yard line. Here's a handoff, but this time Penn State's defense finally maybe gets a stop here. Loss of 5 yards as that eventually brings us to a 3rd and 15. The clock winds down inside of 2 seconds on the play clock. throw to left side. It's going to be Ramel Williams who gets hit hard. And there is a big time stop here for Penn State as they call their first timeout, and we settle for 3. And now just a 7-point lead. If we get a stop on this drive, it could be our 3rd Big Ten championship. Throw out to left side. It's Maverick Yarbrough who knocks it away. Great defensive play on that one. And here we are on a 2nd and long. Handoff. Robinson gets to the edge. He gets another block. And Ali Myers can't come up with the stop. And Koga Babaye can't either. He gets a stiff arm. And then there's a tackle from behind. Ali Myers does run him down. Ali Myers has been kind of quiet the last couple of games. And that one is his first tackle of the game as they run to left side. Robinson, he's going to pick up another first down. So now this clock winds down to a minute left here in this game. Penn State calls a timeout. McFadden this time taking it up the middle, and he will slide down. Just a gain of 3. As now they hurried up to the line here for a 3rd and 7. McFadden throws to the end zone, and it's just out of the back of the end zone. His receiver cannot keep his feet down, and now this could be the game. 4th and 7. Here is McFadden now from the shotgun. Trips to the left side. He's going to throw that way. And he's got Julius Thomas for the touchdown. 11 yards out. And this is a tie game. And here the Whitetails come out with 40 seconds left. All 3 timeouts. Deshaun Wilson has a chance for a signature win here in his freshman season. From the shotgun. 4 wide receivers out there. Throw across the middle. And it's picked off by Slater. And Penn State has it at about the 35-yard line. What a bad time to have the first turnover of the game. And now the Whitetails are backed up into a corner, and Penn State has an opportunity to win this game. We send a blitz on the first play, and there is a sack behind the line. That's David Wyatt getting to him. His 2nd sack of the game, as now they hurry it up with 1 timeout. 2nd and 18, throw to left side, and it's caught by Julius Thomas again. And now they are inside of field goal range. And Julius Thomas has put his stamp all over this game, getting open, catch after catch. So here's McFadden this time, 1st and 10, scrambling up the middle. And his clock does continue to run here as Frankie Kai gets him, and we call our first timeout. Here's another handoff. Robinson, another run of 2, and we call our 2nd timeout. So now 3rd and 3. McFadden this time. Another handoff to Robinson. Trying to waste time. And we can't get the clock down. And they call their timeout with 2 seconds left. And now here they are set up for the game winner. This could be the end of the perfect season. So we call a timeout. Maybe icing the kicker. And let's see if this will work. This should be a chip shot though. The kick is up. And it is going to be wide to the left.
Oh,
you've got to be kidding me. Penn State squanders an opportunity to upset the #1 team in the nation, the Whitetails. And this one is headed to overtime. You cannot write a better script than this. An overtime game in this season is incredible. We start our overtime with the read option to the right side. Wilson keeps it. And he will slide down inside the 10-yard line. And it's a first down here as we're set up here for a 2nd and 9. Wilson throws across the middle into traffic, and oh, that was a risky throw. Jasper Sweet comes up with it, though, as we get it to about the 5-yard line. Here's a handoff. Julian Gonzalez, who falls in 5 yards out. It's a touchdown. And wow, Penn State may have pushed this one away. I mean, man, they had an opportunity to win this, and now we have the lead. So here's Penn State back on offense. Throw to left side. It's Robinson who gets it in the screen pass game, and he loses 1 yard. So now 2nd and 11. Here is McFadden. This time, handoff. Robinson. We knew they were going to give it to him. It's a loss of 1 maybe. And now 3rd and 11. This time, McFadden from the shotgun. He's got all day. He's going to dump it off to Robinson again. Just give it to your best player. Why not? Gain of 9. And now 4th and 2. We come up with a stop here, and we go back to the national championship. Snap from the shotgun. McFadden can't get rid of it, and that is the game. David Wyatt for the sack. He's got 3 in this game, and believe it or not, that is the most ever in Whitetails history in a game, tied for the most. And there we go. We are going back to the national championship. What a season it's been, and what a championship game that was. Penn State had every opportunity to win that game with that game-winning field goal. And their kicker, remember, I pointed out early in the game, he barely made a field goal. Remember that one that just squeaked inside the upright? And then the next one, he blows it. Can you believe it? And somehow we luck up and win in overtime. What a crucial turnover that was at the end of regulation. But we took advantage in overtime and come away with the victory. We complete the 13-0 season, and we are headed to the national championship. David Wyatt, man, he was a game saver this one. He had 3 sacks, 4 tackles for loss. Tamari Jameson had 2 tackles for loss as well. Anderson Reed balled out. I cannot forget about him. He played extremely well on the defensive line. And also so did Justin Royal. He played well also. Willie McFadden, leading one of the best offenses in the nation, barely threw for 150 yards. And looking at Robinson, he ran for 200. He did his part, but it just wasn't enough. So we will be headed to the national championship. Next episode, I will watch the Wisconsin Army game because Wisconsin is number 2 in the nation, and I want to see them. I want to see if they will make it to the national championship. That would be amazing. Wisconsin versus Wisconsin State. I guess we'll have to see. Hit subscribe. Hit that like button. Stay tuned. Let's get it. Let's go.
I've been working hard for a minute. The ones who don't deserve it seem to be the ones that get it. The ones who speak the truth never get the recognition, but the ones that act foolish seem to get all the attention. It don't matter though. Yeah. And it don't even matter though. Nope.